In 15th century BC, another migration of Aryans to India from Tel-el-Amarna took place. According to Tel-el-Amarna tablets, the king who ruled the land of Canaan, that is, the present-day Israel, in the 15th century BC was Indra, who is regarded as a god in the Puranas. According to the Bible, the holy book of Christians, just at that time, Israelites left Egypt and came to the borders of Israel. Moses, the man chosen by God, sent 12 spies to survey the land. 10 of them said that giants were living in the place and they could not fight with them. Those giants were Tel-el-Amarna Aryans. They were tall, strong, and had fair complexion. According to Tel-el-Amarna tablets, they belonged to Kuru Vamsha. We read in the Mahabharata that both Pandavas and Kauravas belonged to Kuru Vamsha. These Aryans personified heavens as Dios. For Greeks it is Zeus, and for Romans it is Jupiter. However, the chief of these later Aryan gods was Indra, whose weapon was Vajrayudha, thunderbolt. There were several gods associated with the sun: Surya, Savitar, Pusan, and Vishnu. Almost all their gods were personified aspects of nature. These were the gods of the mid-air. These gods also represent different aspects of a human psyche. The Vedic pantheon provides a complete picture of the complexity of the human mind and its attempt at understanding the order of the universe, with rich promises of insight into the human psyche. This polytheistic religion of the Kuru Aryans merged with the ethical monotheism of the earlier Aryans to form Henotheism. Henotheists believed that Brahma, the supreme creator god, was impersonal and has no form. He created the universe with a Shabda, that is, the word of God. In Henotheism, the later Aryans worshipped the one creator god through the agency of celestial gods like Indra, Varuna, etc. Each of the celestial gods had one department. As for example, Varuna was in charge of rain. Indra was in charge of thunderstorm. Prayers to these gods reached through mediator gods like Agni, the fire god, Vayu, the wind god. Sacrifice was the summum bonum of the Vedic Aryans. Their religious life was interwoven by elaborate rituals. Soma drink was used both as libation to the gods and as a beverage for the worshippers. They believed that drinking of the Soma juice and chanting of mantras at the time of sacrifice would awaken in them a sense of the higher reality. At such times, they claimed to have experienced a supernatural power called Brahman. Even though the Aryan gods like Indra, Brihaspati, are no more worshipped, and yajna, ritual of sacrificing animals, has ceased, the concept of a Henotheism still remains. Hindus now worship many gods whose names are not found in the Vedas. New rituals like breaking of coconut, etc. have been introduced since the last 5 centuries. However, the concept of Henotheism still remains. Though they worship many gods, they claim that worship would ultimately reach the one Paramatma. But according to Christianity, God is infinite and personal. We can directly talk to God in prayers, and He replies to our prayers. We don't require any so-called gods or goddesses as mediators. God is present everywhere and can be reached through the Son of God, Jesus Christ, who paved the way by paying for the wages of our sin, by shedding His precious blood on the cross as a supreme yajna, that is, sacrifice. According to Christians, Jesus, who Himself is God, is the only mediator between God and men.